Hey guys, thank you for coming to my video today. It's really cool, whoever you are, that you're here. Today I'm going to be talking about bipolar. Well, I'm going to be talking about mental illness actually, and various medications and diagnoses and stuff like that. So currently, I found out that I had bipolar 1 this past November. I had I'll get into all of this a whole different day too, but I had a kind of a not a mental breakdown, a manic episode. And that was the first time I've ever had one, I guess. I mean, not the first time I've had one, but because I don't know, but whatever. I ended up in a psych ward, in a psych ward type thing, and I'll go into that a whole other time, like I said. But yeah, just kind of found out I was bipolar in November. So my doctors and psychiatrists have me on all these different medications, trying to basically keep me calm and like on a stable level. So it's interesting. To be honest with you, like, I don't really like the meds that I'm on. I think that they're kind of garbage. I'm not convinced that anything other than the Lexapro is really doing anything. So, okay, so this is mine. This is my little cocktail, and share yours in the comments for whatever you have. Because I want to make this an open kind of back and forth discussion anyway. This is my cocktail, okay. Lexapro, Seroquel, Depakote, Clonidine. Okay, just those 4. Yeah, and I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the Depakote, I'll be honest with you. It made me really hungry, and I didn't notice any kind of improvement in mood or whatever, but you know, Lexapro puts me in a better mood, for sure. The Seroquel seems to help a little bit, but like I said the other day, I am in a toxic and mentally abusive relationship. Sorry, I have dry mouth from all the meds. But he's been kind of campaigning to me to kind of harass the psychiatrist to keep trying different meds to kind of, the goal with him is he wants to have me drooling in a corner. Not literally, but you know, he wants me a little more sedated, a little more docile, really, is kind of the gist of it. And he wants me to be less reactive to things, even though, you know, he'll start an argument and say like the worst things, but he really does put the whole responsibility on me to just stay calm, which I think is really unfair, because no one's gonna stay calm when their significant other is like attacking them and, you know, doing that whole like routine. But yeah, it's his idea. He was the one who initially thought I had bipolar, because he saw my behavior and basically looked up the symptoms or something, and was kind of like, you're bipolar, you're having a manic episode, you need to go back to rehab, which I'll get into this whole thing a whole other day, because I have like so much to say about it, believe me. But Yeah. So I'm on like all these different medications and stuff. I do like the clonidine. It does make me feel a little bit more calm, but a little bit more focused. And I do have ADD, so my psychiatrist said that would help with it, and it is. So that's a positive of all the medications. But I have yet to find the medication that will calm me down when I'm having a manic episode. I haven't found that medication yet. When I was in the psych ward, they were giving me lorazepam and Valium to calm down. When I was having night terrors, in the psych ward and at rehab, and I'll go into this a whole other day. Yeah, night terrors, screaming night terrors, and they would come in with like flashlights and stuff and make me take like lorazepam to get me out of the nightmare or whatever. And but I do want to say there was the one morning, like early in the morning, like 5 a.m. I was having a screaming nightmare. They gave me lorazepam. It apparently didn't work because they came in again and gave me a Saffris. And that was like life-changing. Like it almost like turned off the psychosis that I was experiencing. So I am going to ask my psychiatrist about having that just for when I'm having a manic episode or I'm out of control. Yeah, because I need a way to calm down. The doctors don't want to prescribe me. No one wants to prescribe me benzos because I was in rehab for pills and alcohol. So if they know that, and obviously they don't want to give me like Xanax or anything, which honestly, the way I feel about that, I think it really sucks. I feel like my treatment is being really hindered by the fact that they're afraid to give me some of the most useful medications, benzodiazepines, which just work, like, period. They're addictive and it can turn into a whole thing and be bad, and I get that, but it sucks though, because it's like I get into anger rages, or I have like a mood swing, or like that kind of thing, and so, like all the time it happens. I can't calm down, and it's a lot of pain and suffering. Just wish that I could be calm, but so I'm gonna ask him about the Saffris, which is like super expensive. It is not covered by my insurance because they actually wrote me a script for it when I was in the psych ward thing. And they were like, yeah, this is gonna be like $250, and I was like, no, like I cannot afford that. So but I do think they released a generic form since then. If so, that would be great. If not, I don't know. My partner might just pay for it. Because if assuming there's 30 in the bottle, that'll last like forever. I don't freak out every single day, so it'll last like a long time. But yeah, I'm still suffering a lot. We have not found the right medications yet. I was actually back in 2016. I was on Effexor, and that ruined like that whole year because I was so manic. But Um, I don't think Effexor should be given to bipolar people. I don't know if that's a thing, but it was very stimulating to me. And when I'm on stimulants, that's when I get into the rages. Yeah, the rages. And so, like, even if I have too much caffeine, it's just like if something sets me off, it makes it that much harder to calm down. But I'm still trying to figure out the right medications. For me, and yeah, I tell my mom I'm on these really heavy medications, and I tell my counselor I'm on these really heavy medications, and they're just like, wow, really? Like, are you sure you need that? And my mom was like, you're gonna gain so much weight. And then be depressed about that, because I do have an eating disorder. And I would be depressed if I gained a considerable amount of weight. But I am giving everything a try right now. I'm taking everything as prescribed. I'm taking the Depakote even though I don't want to. I'm being forced to. You know, everything in my life is kind of not to whine about the relationship. But yeah. So I actually have to take it in front of him tonight so that he knows that I took it. Yeah, I have to wait for him to come home tonight and then take it. Which I was like, that's stupid, because if I take it earlier, I'm going to be able to go to bed earlier, but like, whatever. Because I wanted to go to bed early tonight, you know, because I've been working out so much. Just been overdoing it so badly, oh my gosh. It's been, yeah, I've worked out for like 4 hours in the past 2 days, 2 hours a day, so it's been rough, yeah. But, yeah, you know, that is pretty much the end of the story. Tell me what you guys are on, my fellow bipolar people. I don't know what you call it. Bipolar. Well, other, you know, just whatever you're on, for whatever reason, just, kind of trying to create a little dialogue, I suppose. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much.